Hi traders, welcome back to another exciting episode. In this video, I'm revealing my secret trading strategy, so simple, it's going to shock you. Stick around to learn how it works and why it might just change the way you trade forever. Alright traders, let's dive into Bitcoin on the 1 hour time frame. The first thing I always do when analyzing a chart is determine the trend. This step is crucial because trading with a dominant trend gives you a higher probability of success, while trading against it often leads to unnecessary losses. Now, when we examine this chart, we can clearly see that Bitcoin is in an uptrend. How do we know this? An uptrend is characterized by higher highs and higher lows, and that's exactly what we observe here. It's also important to note how price tends to move in a specific rhythm or pattern. In an uptrend, the market typically moves in a series of impulse moves. Strong pushes to the upside, followed by corrections, where price pulls back slightly. Looking at this chart, we see an impulse move upward, then a correction, followed by another impulse, another correction, and so on. This sequence continues, creating that stair-step pattern we associate with an uptrend. However, as with any trend, there comes a point where the structure breaks. In this case, after the final impulse move, we notice that price fails to maintain the pattern. Instead, it pushes strongly to the downside, signaling a potential reversal or a deeper correction. Understanding this shift is key because it alerts us that the trend may no longer be our friend, and that's when we adjust our strategy accordingly. Now, let me show you a simple yet effective way to spot a potential trend change ahead of time. Take a look up here at these two consecutive highs. These highs are critical because they can give us an early warning of a shift in market sentiment. When price breaks below these highs, we call it a change of character, or CHOCH. This concept is a powerful tool for identifying when the market might be transitioning from one trend to another. In this case, we see that price broke decisively to the downside after the change of character. This break is an early indication that the uptrend might be losing momentum and a potential downtrend or deeper correction could be forming. By recognizing this pattern, you can position yourself to either exit your trades early or prepare to capitalize on the new trend direction. Now let's shift our focus to the most recent price action. It's clear that the trend has changed from an uptrend to a downtrend. We can observe this through the price movement. A strong impulse move to the downside, followed by a correction. As we analyze further, we notice a significant zone down here. This zone is critical because it has previously acted as both support and resistance, an area where price has historically reacted strongly. At the moment, this zone is holding as a support level. Given the current downtrend, we can start planning for potential selling opportunities. The key trigger here would be a clean break below the support zone. If price breaks below and holds, it could confirm further downside momentum, providing a good setup for short trades. Remember, patience is essential. Waiting for confirmation ensures we don't get caught in false breakouts or unnecessary trades. Now let's zoom into the 15-minute time frame for a closer look at the most recent price action. Building on the lessons we've covered so far, we can spot another clear pattern. Here, we see an impulse move to the downside, followed by a correction. Classic price action behavior, right? Based on what we've learned, this setup is highly predictive. From this point, we know to start looking for selling opportunities once price breaks below the correction. And that's exactly what happened. Price broke below and dropped beautifully to the downside. This was one of the trades I took today, and as you can see, it resulted in some deep profits. What's even better, I shared this signal in my VIP group and everyone ate. If you'd like to join the group and get access to these signals, check out the email in the description. This simple yet effective strategy is what I use every single day, and it continues to deliver consistent results. Now let's shift our focus to the Nasdaq on the 1 hour time frame. Looking at this chart, it's clear that we're in an uptrend characterized by higher highs and higher lows. When we draw our trend lines up here, we can see that price was moving within a short-term uptrend until it broke aggressively to the downside. To get a better view of the price action, let's zoom into the 15-minute time frame. Up here, we notice two consecutive highs, and a break below this low signifies a change of character, an early indication of a trend reversal. Following the change of character, price continued its move to the downside. After this impulsive move downward, we see a corrective phase. Once price breaks out of this corrective move, it sets the stage for a potential selling opportunity. Now, looking at the current price action, we have two possible scenarios. Price could push to the upside from here, forming an inverse head and shoulders pattern, which might indicate bullish momentum. Alternatively, price could continue dropping to tap into the support level below. If that happens, we'll wait to see whether the support holds or if price breaks through, signaling further downside potential. At this point, the best approach is to remain patient and let price show us the way. Rushing into trades without confirmation can lead to unnecessary risks, so we stay disciplined and wait for clear signals. That wraps up today's analysis. If you found value in this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out. Drop your thoughts or questions in the comments and let me know which markets you'd like me to cover next. If you want to join my VIP group and get access to signals like the ones we discussed today, check the description for all the details. Until next time, stay disciplined, trade smart, and I'll see you in the next video.